60 seconds.
And retape his mark.
Okay,
He's
Chief.
having a little trouble. No bigger.
Got it.
Should be big enough.
Yeah, who's been messing in my ammo box over here?
If Scott Baio were
Hey there, folks. I'm Raul. How many people do we have playing today? Okay, super. One player. Go ahead and type in your name.
He really is a pretty hep cat. He's very...
Oh, yeah. Hey, I need to know if you want to play a game with 21 questions or a game with 7 questions. All over it for you.
Oatmeal's really gonna
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B on your keyboard. That's B as in starlight, star bright.
Guess I gotta stand in the water.
All I'm saying, master
Never
or
leave your
not, she
power
wants
cord
to stay in
dangling.
that bottle.
Always
She's
talking
gonna...
about
20
You were a
seconds.
thespian, huh?
20. Hey, when a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on the keyboard, all right? Follow me? It's real easy.
10 seconds.
All right, hey, good luck out there.
7.
All right,
6,
we're going. Lose the
5,
desktop.
4,
All right, go to black.
So keep an eye on your local birth announcements and hop on the Black Market Baby Roadshow tour in a city near you.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Well, I see you're playing You Don't Know Jack TV all by yourself. Well, don't be embarrassed. Laugh track will be provided. Looks like just the two of us today, huh? Great. Now I can say whatever I want to. Yeah, baby. Okay, come on, let's go. Throw me a category.
And now climbing up the charts all the way to #1.
For your enjoyment, funny as a crutch. We're playing for $3,000 this time. One question coming right up. Which of the following TV characters would be busted for illegally parking in a handicapped parking space? Mary from Little House on the Prairie, Dr. Carrie Weaver from ER, Guy Caballero from SCTV, or Geordi from Star Trek The Next Generation? Nope, Geordi is blind. That's why he wears that huge banana clip on his forehead. What do you say we check out the right answer? Although Guy Caballero sits in a wheelchair, he's not handicapped. He only uses the chair for sympathy. Hey, it's called SCTV, not PCTV. All right, I need a category. The category is keep your fingers out of there. You get it right, you get $2K. Now let me ask you, when you see wet cement, are you ever tempted to leave a handprint? Okay, then you take a look at this picture and tell me, who most likely left this handprint? The man from Atlantis, Mr. Belvedere, Airwolf, or ISIS? The man from Atlantis has webbed hands and feet. All the better to swim to the depths of the Nielsen's. Give me a category.
We're losing him,
on my
Doctor.
count. 1, 2, 3. Never mind.
Here we have, gentlemen, choose your weapons. $1,000 if you get it. Hey, do you remember that TV Western, The Rifleman, starring Chuck Connors as Lucas McCain? Well, how do you feel about this? If instead of a rifle, Lucas McCain had used a weapon from Chuck Connors' pre-television career, what might audiences have seen him do? Slip rat poison into a bad guy's drink, hack up a bad guy with a meat cleaver, beat a bad guy with a baseball bat, or bulldoze a bad guy's hangout. Speaking of hacks, does this ring a bell? Before he went to Hollywood and became a big star, Chuck Connors played first base for the Brooklyn Dodgers. But you know, I'm not really sure what his batting average was, so maybe using a bat wouldn't be the best idea. Hold still, you bad guy.
Ha ha, no batter, no stick.
All right, pick a category. I believe this one is called Too Much Personality for One Show. How does $2,000 sound? Hey kids, it's howdy doody time. If Quark, the Ferengi bar owner from Star Trek Deep Space Nine, had the same job as the title character in the 1978 sitcom Quark, what would Trekkies see him doing? Preparing food for Odo, picking up Worf's trash, giving Captain Sisko a back rub, or kicking Major Kira's butt? Odo? Uh-oh. For the curious, here's the right answer. The title character from the 1978 sitcom Quark pilots an intergalactic garbage collection ship. But if he's looking for trash, I'm sure he'll find plenty hanging around in that bar. Yeah, drinking's bad. Category, please. Okay, Flesh Nut Slit Slime Snore.
It's time for a difficult question.
One gibberish category coming up. My science project. What do you say to $5,000 to start this gibberish question off? Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. All right, tell me, with what 70s TV catchphrase does this rhyme? We jar grew styled, tanned, hazy flies. And don't let that punctuation fool you. First clue, it's from a comedy sketch. It's from a comedy sketch about Eastern European swingers. Last clue, they're wacky Czech brothers. As seen on Saturday Night Live, we jar grew styled, tan, hazy flies. See now, in real life, anyone who acted like those two did would wind up beaten in an alley somewhere. Time to pick a category. Open wide and get ready for Can You Watch the Real Me? Get this one right, you get $1,000. Pencils ready. Let's do it. According to what the FCC chairman at the time called TV in 1961, which of these lyrics by The Who best describes TV? The New Constitution, Such a Supple Wrist, Only Teenage Wasteland, or That Deaf, Dumb, and Blind Kid? Back in 61, the chairman of the FCC called TV a vast wasteland. But luckily for all of us, it's gotten Homeboys from Outer Space much better since then. Throw me a category.
Hi.
Order.
Don't shoot. Got him out.
Tonight. Savory.
I love you, question 7.
This category is known as You're Cooking with Crisco Now. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. See what you can do with this one. If Swiss inventor Hansi Lube's TV-related invention had been successful, what could viewers of Yan Can Cook have been able to do to enhance their viewing pleasure? Smell the simmering quail egg delicacy, ask Yan questions through the TV, tap Yan on the shoulder to get his attention, or taste the Shanghai duck salad. Hansi Lube experimented with smell-o-vision. He tried to transmit sense along with sounds and images. It was actually really great for cooking shows until the first time we saw Yan Can cut the cheese. All right, I need a category. Well, what do we have here? Oral exam. $2,000 for a correct answer. Okay, you've heard of Pat Robertson's show, The 700 Club. I mean, heck, maybe you even watch it. In which case, what are you doing playing this game? Say Oral Roberts' televangelical show were also named for a number. If it's the donation amount he asked for so God wouldn't call him back to heaven, what would his show be called? The 2-Bit Club, the 700,000 Club, the 8 Million Club, or the 40 Billion Club? Mr. Oral Roberts told his followers that he needed $8 million in donations or God would call him back to heaven. I think nowadays you can reach Mr. Roberts at 1-900-NUTBALL. Give me a category.
We fill your tank and check your number 9.
The category? Let's spend the night watching TV. I'm gonna make this one $1,000. And now, your question. If you would watch the Rolling Stones' 1967 appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show when they sang Let's Spend the Night Together, how would you have heard them sing the chorus? Let's spend a dime together. Let's get real tight together. Let's spend some time together. Or let's skin a lion together. On The Ed Sullivan Show, the Stones were asked, and they agreed to sing the song as Let's Spend Some Time Together. And I think they're singing it that way these days anyway, since they're getting too old to spend their nights doing much of anything else. Time to pick a category. May I introduce, you can't go there on television. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. All right, Sullivan fans, how about this one? When the Doors were on the Ed Sullivan Show, they were asked to change the part of Light My Fire that says, we couldn't get much higher. What did the Doors wind up singing? We couldn't begin to tire. We couldn't get much higher. You don't have to call me sire, or I want to be your test of fire. They didn't change it. I mean, what's the big deal? It's not like Jim Morrison whipped out his clock or anything. Is that what that says? What is that? Oh. Okay, you made it through one round. Let's see what happens in round two. Let's do it. Now, in round two, every question is worth twice as much, so there's going to be some big cash moving around. Let's get to it. All right, pick a category.
11, come on, girl.
Good question.
Shake hands with When You've Got the Willies. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Hope you're hungry. It's question time. If you gave a wet willy to all the TV characters who are named Willie, which of the following would not have your spit in his ear? The middle son from 8 is Enough, the father from Alf, the older brother from Family, or the friendly alien from V? Though the actor that played him is named Willie, the character's name is Tommy. But since that's so close, I'll understand if you want to go ahead and give him an earful anyway. Category, please. Coming at you, girls who just want to have fun. This one can get you $6,000. Okay, so when you were in grammar school, did you ever tease kids by singing that kissing song? You know, the one it's like, Raoul and Mavis sitting in a tree. K-I-S...
Shut the hell up, Schmitty.
Okay, I'm sorry. About which of the following could you not sing the kissing song? Ellen and Laura, Jadzia and Lenara, Zena and Gabrielle, or Roseanne and Sharon? Nope, they kissed all right, and it was so popular they're planning a spin-off called Star Trek, Deep Space 69. Okay, now, here's a good answer. All that brouhaha, and Ellen DeGeneres' character doesn't even get kissed, which makes it the most publicized strikeout in history. Hey, Raoul, how about a little smooch?
Well, Schmitty, I'm not sure I have feelings for you.
Okay, the second most publicized. All right, I need a category.
13!
This one's called Stereotyping Isn't Just Easy, It's Fun. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Ready? Catch this. Suppose Fred Sanford is yelling for Pat Morita's character on Sanford and Son. If Lamont hears Fred yelling, what might he think his father needs? A football, a bandage, a tissue, or some sunglasses? On Sanford and Son, Pat Morita played a guy named Achu. Boy, now there's a recipe for wacky fun, huh? Especially with that new German character, Gesundheit. Throw me a category.
I remember growing up on the mountain and sharing my bedroom with 14.
Today's specialties include murder is like a box of markers. How does $4,000 grab you? Flex those fingers, here it comes. If Crayola released a box of markers based on the colors used to write on The Board in Homicide, Life on the Streets, which colors would they include in the box? Black and white, black and red and green, or raw umber and teal? Red and green, of course, because every day is like Christmas in the Homicide Department, you idiot. Here's the one the winners pick. On that board in the Homicide Squad room, open cases are written in red ink and cases that are solved are written in black ink. But they'll probably include some other colors in the box, too. You know, the ones that the cops can use just for sniffing. Give me a category. Hey, smart move, my friend. You just got your hands on a dis or dat. The category for this this or that question is the chicken or the egg. Now, pay attention. I'm going to read off 7 pairs of TV networks, and for each pair, I want you to tell me which network came first. The one on the left or the one on the right. See? As each pair comes up, if the network that appears on the left came first, you press 1. If the one that appears on the right came first, you press 2. And slap 4 if you want to skip it. I'll give you $1,000 for a right answer, but it's $1,000 off for each one you miss so that you don't get to. All right, give me 30 seconds on the clock. Let's do it. Which came first, MTV or ABC or CBS? CNN or C-SPAN? Cinemax or Showtime? USA or TNT? Fox or TBS? Last one, BET or TNN? That'd be 7. All right, so you dropped a couple. I've seen worse. Let's look at your score. Hey, take what you can get. Let's move it. Category, please. We're calling this one Bible School for Hipsters. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, the Catholic Church gets a lot of flack for being stuffy and old-fashioned, right? Well, they should consider becoming more mod. And quite frankly, what's more mod than the Mod Squad? Imagine if the Holy Trinity of Catholicism had the same tagline as the Mod Squad. What would Catholics say instead of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit? 1 black, 1 white, 1 blonde. 2 studs, 1 babe. Brains, brawn, and beauty. Or 1 good, 1 bad, 1 ugly. The Mod Squad Trinity is 1 black, 1 white, 1 blonde. God may be a brother, but I don't think Jesus is a natural blonde. All right, pick a category. And our special guest tonight, chased to a permanent vacation. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. Put your head between your knees, because we're going down. Considering how long the Chevy Chase show was on the air, what might have been a better way for you to have spent that time? Completing a 6-month ukulele course, taking a 3-week tour of Butte, Montana, watching your chia pet grow for 6 weeks, or picking your nose for 2 straight months. There you go. Yep, the Chevy Chase show was on the air for 6 weeks. 6 entire weeks! Time to pick a category.
You know what? You're playing great. I'll stop bugging you now. You know what? Actually, just one more question. Question 18.
For your viewing pleasure, classic TV and backstage rants. You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. Okay, you can pretty well imagine that in the days of live television, working backstage was incredibly stressful. Suppose the writers for Sid Caesar's Your Show of Shows had gotten fed up with the tensions of live TV. Given the show's writing staff, which tantrum would you definitely not have heard? Screw this, I'm Woody Allen. Kiss off, I'm Neil Simon. Bite me, I'm Mel Brooks. Or cram it, I'm Milton Berle. Milton Berle was too busy writing for his own live show, Texaco Star Theater. Besides, I can't imagine Uncle Milty throwing a tantrum. Cream pie, maybe, but never a tantrum. Give me a category. Let's take a look at Steven Spielberg presents Antibrainiacs. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Hey, did you ever see the movie Poltergeist, where the suburban family's house is haunted because it's built on this Native American burial ground? Yeah, talk about location. If the Poltergeist family wants to exorcise their house using a pair of actors who had roles on a show about ghosts and a show about Native Americans, whom should they call? Tony Randall and Jack Klugman, Forrest Tucker and Larry Storch, Sid Caesar and Imogen Coca, or Phil Silvers and Buddy Hackett? Sid Caesar and Imogen Coca? You mean the pair from Your Show of Shows? That's it. Forget. I can't take these stupid answers anymore. I'm like Milton Berle. I'm out of here. Yeah, what?
Hey, Schmitty.
What?
Milton Berle never wrote for Your Show of Shows.
Oh. Okay, I'll stay. I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. Forrest Tucker and Larry Storch starred in F Troop, which featured the Hakawi Indians, and in the 70s kids show Ghostbusters. However, if the Poltergeist family is haunted by F Troop's Hakawi Indians, the only thing they gotta worry about is not succumbing to the excessive zaniness. All right, I need a category.
Question 20 now concludes its broadcast day.
Let's have a big warm welcome for But If Gene Stapleton Starts Singing, I'm Outie. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. Okay, imagine this. Suppose the cast of All in the Family is having an extended family reunion, and the casts of all shows it spawned are invited to attend. Which show's cast would not be invited? Gloria, Alice, Maude, or the Jeffersons? Maude, Gloria, and the Jeffersons were all spin-offs of All in the Family, but Alice was not. And it's really a shame, too. You know, I mean, just once, the chance of hearing the words, "Kiss my meathead." Throw me a category. Well, oh, you already know the attack. Well, don't let me stand in your way. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about. Those guys got theme. Now it's time to see what you got. Done a better job myself, because I wouldn't have played by myself. I would have found something else to do, you know? Now, but seriously, player one, and this isn't easy for me to say.
You don't know Jack. Great show, everybody. Lovely work as usual. Raoul Hun, what's going on now?
Where's the fire there?
Wow, player, you're the smartest person that ever played You Don't Know Jack at this very moment, not counting the people that played before it and the people that are going to be playing after you. You want to play again? Just give me the word.
Maybe a Bavarian cream.
Well, that sounds super, Harry. Just super duper.
And undercover, they've got the street cred to get the job done.
Well, we're certainly down, homeboy. We are A-okay.
Yepper, me and my partner here are just keeping it super duper real.
White and Whitey. Tuesday nights following Homeboys in Outer Space.
Super. Just super duper.
If you missed last year's Greater Bridgeport Open, you missed some of the hottest golf action on tour.
And Michelson lining up for the putt. It's a bit of a break to the right on this one. The greens are very slick. It rained all night. And here comes his playing partner Tillis onto the green. Ooh, that's a hard whack by Tillis right into Michelson's gut. And it looks like, John, what is that? That's a 5-iron he's using on that shot.
And that was early round action. Be sure to watch all weekend, because we just might have another exciting playoff like last year.
We're all knotted up at 3 under with 6 holes left in this 18-hole playoff round. And I must say, John, that with both of his eyes swollen shut, Tillis is still swinging that driver like a pro.
Ooh. The Greater Bridgeport Open. Catch it this weekend, only on pay-per-view. Sponsored by Don King. Tonight on Jack TV. Watch what happens when your sweet, sweet slumber plays host to some of America's scariest dreams.
I had the most awful nightmare.
Real-life recollections of vivid bad dreams.
I tried to run, but kept falling and my legs wouldn't move.
When the laws of nature don't apply.
Then it, turned into this weird kind of, pit bull cat thing.
And the mechanized world fails you.
I kept turning the key and the car just wouldn't start. And I was
so late to work.
And there's no place to hide.
I had to go on stage, and I didn't know any of my lines, and I was nude.
Would you wake up in time?
America's scariest dreams.
Find out tonight. Having trouble getting into those jeans?
I've tried everything to lose weight. Pills, shakes, liposuction, even stomach stapling. But nothing seems to work.
Well, you don't have to anymore. Not with Limb Whacker.
Limb Whacker? What is it?
Limb Whacker is the most advanced weight loss system available. Limb Whacker's technology allows you to lose 10, 20, or even up to 40 pounds in one day. Guaranteed. Just turn the switch to on. And see how Limb Whacker can change a flab day into a fab day.
Wow, my fat legs are finally gone. Thanks, Limb Whacker.
I battled with my weight for 30 years. Then I heard about Limb Whacker. I lost both arms and my right leg in less than 5 minutes. It's a little tougher to get around, but I finally have the body I've always dreamed of.
And so can you. Limb Whacker can be yours now for only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Call today and we'll throw in a stainless steel tourniquet absolutely free. Limb Whacker. Slims and trims by removing limbs.
TV producers looking for a way to spruce up a dying series? Well, now, for a limited time, What You Talking About Warehouse is offering that adorable child actor that your show needs at dramatically reduced prices. All children must go. And they're not just for sitcoms. Add a touch of wholesomeness to your soap opera.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
I love you both.
Listen to how one lovable addition can liven up a Vietnam miniseries. Look out! Charlie everywhere!
Hey, why is everyone here called Charlie?
These precious child actors come in all shapes and sizes. Children with lisps, redheads, fat kids, annoying brats, twins, dwarves. So why let those final season's ratings get you down? Call What You Talking About Warehouse and you and your show can go out with a giggle.